Hail, sword swingers. After a fairly disastrous 2024, I've managed to get back into the swing of things, and I am writing regularly, clocking in at about 300 to 500 words every workday, every weekday. That's much less than I would like, but it's enough to let me get the ball rolling again. So those things that are out of my control are not the only things that slow me down. If I rely on excuses, I'll never improve. So those things outside of my control did greatly exasperate those things inside my control, and I think I've failed at those. So I'm looking to improve those things. What do I want to improve? Well, I'm going to be working on my health, my time management. I'm going to try to set reasonable goals. Going to quit doom scrolling. None of that's easy. But these small improvements I've made, they're already having positive outcomes. So yeah, that's the drama out of the way, and now on to what I'm working on. Okay, Swords and Heroes. So I have a short story coming out in Swords and Heroes e-zine, where the story is delivered right to your inbox. I thought this idea very cool. Story being directly delivered to you by email. A great way to deliver news stories. So I wrote the best story I could and submitted it. Traditional forms of publishing have been on the decline for a while, and though I publish through Amazon, I don't trust Amazon, nor any of the other large corporations at all. So I can't rely on them completely. So I'm looking for new ways to get my stories out there. So when an idea like this comes up, I'm thrilled. And Lynn Perry, he had a great idea. So Swords and Heroes gets delivered twice a month, and mine is coming up. Mine's story number 14 and will be out on November 26th. So sign up for Sword and Sorcery Roundup and Swords and Heroes e-zine, and look for Shadow in the Eye by me. All back issues are available on his Substack. And I'm going to put the address right here somewhere, and you can find the link down below as well. All right, Black Friday sale. Hans G. Schans is having a 2024 Black Friday Cyber Monday based book sale that will start on Wednesday, November 22nd through Wednesday, December 4th. And here's another great opportunity to pick up some great sci-fi and fantasy books on sale. I'm putting up my Wandering Sword series for free.
I sure wish we could tell that to everybody.
But only from November 27th through December 1st, as that's all Amazon will allow. Everything else that I have is on for 99 cents. So pick up Citadel of Seven Swords and Weird of the Skull Totem for free. I really want to get my stuff out there to as many people as possible before my third book comes out. And I won't be having another giveaway like this for quite some time. So gird thyself and prepare for battle. My Amazon page, maybe I'll put it here as well and down below. And I'm going to repost the links to the sale on Twitter when Hans posts them. Okay. Princess of the Shrouded Mountain. Speaking of Book 3, now that I'm writing on a more regular schedule, Book 3 of Skarde, the Wandering Sword, is moving ahead a little slowly. This past month, I was able to complete a chapter and do some much-needed world building. Most of my writing has gone toward shorts and other projects recently, so my focus will be shifting back toward completion of Book 3 at this point for two main reasons. First is I have these ideas in my head and I need to get them down before they go to seed in my brain. New stories are half-formed in my imagination and I don't want to get them all blended together. So these stories are going to need their own books, their own short stories. So I got to keep them separate. Second, and more importantly, I want to get it out for my readers. Sales of Book 1 and Book 2 have slumped, as can only be expected. I've done better than expected over the past year and a half, but still the trend is downward. Book 2 was a huge bump for Book 1, and I think the best way to reach new readers is to publish. So I'm going to be doing that as soon as I can. Several Sword and Sorcery fans that have read my first two have asked about the third. And I want to give them even more action and Sword and Sorcery and kick-assery than before. So going more than a year without publishing a novel might be standard practice in the traditional publishing world, but not so for pulp and indie. So I can't guess when I'm going to have it out, but if my work and family life cooperate, I hope to have a draft done within the next 4 months. And I don't want to do a rush job, though, so please cooperate, reality. We'll see. ANVIL and BATTLEBORN. I'm excited about the upcoming issues of ANVIL and to see BATTLEBORN start its untamed life. Both of these projects appear to be delayed, sadly, due to some issues with the printer and some in real life issues cropping up. Richard at IronAge Media is involved with both. I think he's basically the production side of it. And Sean Korsgaard is heading up BATTLEBORN as its editor. You know, both of these projects are projects of passion with very small teams. And considering the astounding quality of ANVIL so far, I don't think the delay is a big deal. You know what? I'm going to get an issue of... I'm going to get the first issue of ANVIL. Let me show you. Okay. Okay, here we go. ANVIL number 1. This was Richard's first magazine that he put out. He didn't come from the publishing world. He's just a fan and a guy with a lot of planning ability. I think he's an engineer. So, I mean, just that's an ad, but let me get into it. Looks fantastic all the way through. Great art. There's some comics in here. Story prompts. There's reviews. Really, the thing came off without a hitch. It looks incredible. And I expect that BATTLEBORN will be in a similar vein. And I'm really excited about it. So, in the meantime, please check out their websites. I'll put them here again and again down below. Okay, short stories. Speaking of tales, I have submitted 2 just this past week. I'm not going to drop any details because, you know, competition is stiff and I'm in no way guaranteed a place. So I don't want to get ahead of myself. I'm going to cross my fingers and hope that I have something to announce in my next newsletter or on Twitter if you follow me there. Okay. BookTube. Do 4 beardos constitute a BookTube stream or something else? I don't know. That quandary aside, I joined Tim from Secret Fire Books, Nick from the Book Graveyard, and Jake from Pulp Mortem to discuss Roger Zelazny's 9 Princes in Amber. I thought my take would be controversial. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But it was taken in good fun. Here's a link for it. I'm going to put the link down below as well. Go check it out. Tim has a great channel. He's very interested in sword and sorcery. And the Book Graveyard and Pulp Mortem, they also have great channels, so please check them out. Okay, my own YouTube channel, Black Colossus. Of course I've read Black Colossus, but no, I haven't finished digging around for tidbits about it or produced a script, let alone filmed or edited a video. My Robert E. Howard Conan series has taken the biggest hit over the past few months. Editing still takes a lot of time, and I don't have too much of it. I'm not primarily a YouTuber, so the priority's been low. Hope to get to it soon. They are fun. All right. You know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to open these as a mini book haul here. I ordered these. They were on sale, and I would check them out because maybe they're still on sale. It was a great price. Yeah. Let's open them both up. Crimson Quill Quarterly, number 2. And Crimson Quill Quarterly number 3. These have some great stories in them. Little short anthologies, a lot of great fantasy short stories. Yeah, if they're still on sale, pick them up. I think the first one's on sale as well. Or is it the fourth one? Anyway, I have those other two. So I got number 2 and number 3. All right. The days have come when the steel will rule. Ooh!